An agent of change is someone who decides on and actively pursues a new course. A target of change is somebody that is affected by change. Generally speaking, in a death situation or loss of any kind, you and all of the people that knew that person are targets of change. On the same day that I lost my spouse, my children lost their father. The school district lost their database administrator. My in-laws lost their son, and so on. We were all targets of change. Why? And that's not an easy question to answer. Why is a big part of a child's vocabulary, and it's what they ask. Those of you that have children know that this becomes a big part of their learning. And sometimes they're not a good explanation. However, they ask the question to try and make sense of it and make sense of the world around them. The same is true for a death. Sometimes there's not a good explanation for why you lose a loved one. Some become bitter and blame God. But in all reality, none of us are going to get out of this life experience alive. We all will pass through the door of death. But we all pass through it at different times. There is a philosopher that I want to read her quote. Her name is Sherry Van Dyke. I want to read her quote because I want to get it right. Sherry Van Dyke says, "Fighting reality only creates suffering. While pain is inevitable, suffering is optional, and suffering is what happens when we refuse to accept the pain in our lives." That's true. We're all going to experience pain. The question is, are we going to continue to suffer? And that's what we're trying to work on here.